Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. All right, I'm here. It's so crazy still every time to like open this up and there's like comments. I love it that you guys are like hanging out and chatting while I get the dogs under control so that I can actually be on here live with you. Cuz of course, I tried to take the dogs out before the live stream so that they wouldn't, interrupt us like Ashley did last time. And then they decided, oh, let's go gallivanting and take forever. I had to go out and round them up. Okay, let me just browse through the comments real quick while we give everyone a moment to get here. Okay, I love that you guys are all here. It still shows on my, what's it called? The Streamlabs that there's like no viewers and then there's tons of comments and oh, now we have viewers. It's so weird. Okay, Anne's having tech issues, so sorry. Erin, you've already been out and about. Look at you doing stuff. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, speaking of birthdays, my niece had a birthday yesterday. I had to think. Like, I feel like it's already been a week, but like she had her birthday yesterday. She turned 11. Like, what? I'm not ready for that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Calling out for buttons. Totally funny. So funny. Okay. Hey now. Look, I've been gone away from this so long. It's like, here. Okay, and then Vicky's birthday is it's Friday, right? Let me check my calendar. I have it written down. I was just talking to my mom this morning about how many freaking birthdays there are in the family this month. There's like, y'all can't see it, but like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 birthdays this month. That is insane. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, the 7th. So that's I had to go back and look and it's Thursday, not Friday. I was thinking it was Friday, but it's Thursday. Okay. By the way, Vicky, your messages did not come through in my text messages. It just shows some weird thing. So I'll have to get back with you on that. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. I should say, good morning. It's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning, and welcome to my channel and all of that good stuff. I tend to forget that a lot. Okay, so, yeah, Vicky, it came in as like end-to-end encryption and then like nothing. Like there's no message. Like literally that's all it says is end-to-end encrypted message. So weird. I meant to text you back, but then I got all caught up in everything, so I'm telling you now. So don't let me forget, because you know I will. Okay, so I'm starting out with this because this like went out today, and this afternoon is our book club Zoom hangout in the new format. So if you don't know, if you haven't joined book club yet, our previous format for book of the month was like we had suggestions and then we had a vote and then we picked a book and then that was the book that we all read that month, like in our own time, and then came together at the end of the month to chat about it. But we're broadening things up for the new format, I guess you could say. So since everybody's reading a little bit of everything, what we're doing instead is we're coming together for it's still sort of like the end of the month, but it's like we're doing it like the first Tuesday of like the following month. So like it's happening in August, but it's to talk about our July books. So everyone's going to be able to share like the cool books that they read, which one's their favorites. You can share your stats and all that kind of stuff. If you did the book club challenge, you can share how that went. So like, just as a little preview teaser, this is my July book list. And I did the journal challenge, which was this like board thing. Like it was this whole page template, and I filled it out and decorated it with some of the photos from my Pinterest boards for this month. And then I even threw in some of our trope stickers that went out for early access in the book club. So I like threw some of those in there. I've got my quotes, my book of the month, all that good jazz. And then this is how my book to the reading challenge went. So I don't know what I want to do here. It's just empty space right now. So this is like bonus content stuff here. And then these were the full books. So I feel like that's a pretty good spread for the month. And this, I just love this page. So if you don't know what this page looks like, well, I can't show August because I already started doing that. So September, and this is the overview. Oh, you gotta press and hold. There you go. This is the overview page. So this is what it looks like. So you've got like a goals spot and then some stats, quotes, notes, and then this little area. But for July, for the journal challenge for book club, I gave out this whole thing. So like I put it on. I'm in Noteful now for my book journal just because I wanted to test it out. So I have a background layer that is this. So if I were to, let's say, move this to my highest one, so it's like this. So this is what this looks like. It's actually like it's a sticker essentially, but it's like this overview sticker that I did for the book club. So I'm going to put that back on background, and I'm going to lock my background. I've really gotten into the whole groove of Noteful because I started playing with my book journal in Noteful for July. I had to remake, you may remember part of this. If you don't, just a little quick recap. But I did a little bit of my, like I went through down to like this week in GoodNotes, and then GoodNotes had like this weird update that made it to where you couldn't select the images without going back into the settings and turn something else on that they turned off by themselves. I don't know, so rude. So for a while there, I couldn't even mess with my images. I couldn't adjust anything. It was very frustrating. And then I was like, okay, well, now's a good time to play with layers in Noteful. So I started pulling things back in and playing around with things. And then there was like an update to Noteful, so things got even better over here. So right now it's just July and then the start of August, but I probably will go back and put my other stuff in here. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I really, really like it in Noteful. There's just something about it. So I've started my August pages, and this is what it looks like. I copied this week from July because August started there. And then I've got my books on here. This is the same template that I put out for the July journal challenge thing, but I chopped off this part. So I haven't decided how I want to do that yet. So it's just this here. And then this is our current reading challenge for August. I've started filling it out, which is very fun. I really like it. This makes me very happy. I've never done a challenge board like this, and I think it's fun. This is like the whole different format of challenge board, and I think it's really fun. And I already feel like I will do it again with different ones. And if you don't know, the reading challenge comes with like a version where it's like filled out, but then a version where there's no prompts, so you can fill those in yourself if you want to create your own challenge for yourself. So there you go. But yeah, so I only got 1.5 book journal entries for July, so I plan to go back and do more, but that's all I have right now. And I've got to get a sip of coffee. I wish you guys could see my coffee cup, because every time I try to show you, I freak out that I'm gonna like drop it, but see, it says, look at my coffee mug. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. Okay. Whew, I'm always scared I'm gonna drop that when I do that. Okay. All right, there you go. So I don't want to go too heavy into book journaling stuff if you guys don't want it. I just wanted to give you like a little teaser. And because we are doing our Zoom this afternoon where everyone gets to talk about what their favorite books were, what books they read, if they had new authors, anything like that. So I'm so excited. I hope several people show up to the Zoom so that we can get a bunch of different perspectives. And I really want that to happen. So it's 3 o'clock this afternoon, my time. So it's 10:12 my time here. So if that gives you, perspective on time. But yeah, so that's happening. But for today, I had some different things. Oh, and if you haven't joined book club yet, but want to come to the Zoom, there's still time. You can still run over and grab a thing and grab a membership and then join us. It's still fine. And the Zoom hangout is open to even the smallest $3 level. So the challenges, those go out on the $3 level. So yeah, if you want to join it the lowest one, you still can get all those things. Okay. So for today, look, okay, Claudette's over here talking about painting and listening. Aaron's talking about painting. Look, okay, I don't like to do this. Get ready. It's going to shake because I'm going to run out of the room and go get something that I want to show you guys. Hang on. It's in the kitchen. Hang on. I'll be right back. Talking about painting. Just hang on. Hang on. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm back. Hang on. I'm back. Look. So, I got this. And, Aaron, this made me think of you. And maybe that's why I got it. But, it's diamond painting. But it's a mandala. And look, this is very misleading because it's in centimeters. But, it's not a zucchini. Oh my gosh. And it's not a zucchini. But look, it's diamond painting. It's got all the little stuff in the thing. But I've never done diamond painting. And I want to. And Chris said, oh, it's a big vegetable. Oh my gosh, you're cracking me up, y'all. Quit. I can go get a giant vegetable if that is what you want. But look how cool this is. I totally want to do this. And maybe we can do this together sometime or something. I don't know. But it's 12 by 16. But I didn't read that because the listing is very misleading. Because in the photos on the listing, it looks like it's 40 by 30 inches. But the description, you have to look at it and it's actually 30 by 40 centimeters, which is 12 by 16 inches. So when I pulled it out, it was very upsetting. But it's still cute. And I feel like if I went with the giant size, that would have been a little much on my first diamond painting. But it's got all the little sticky pin things and it's got all the things. So I don't think it has one of those trays, or does it? I don't remember. But so I kind of want to do this, and if you guys want to do this together sometime, we can. There's no way we can finish a whole one, but Aaron says man measurement. But yeah, so this is fun. So I want to do that. But for today's thing, I love how we're 15 minutes in and I still haven't said what the fuck we're doing today. So for today's thing, I was thinking I'm going to give you guys a choice. I've got 3 different options, I think. I don't know, maybe 4. Who knows what the fuck we're going to do. So, I've got I think I've got an eyelash in my eye. Sorry. If I sound distracted, it's because my finger's in my eye. And now I'm going to have leftover mascara on my hand. So we can either do a planner spread, okay? Or we can do, why does it feel like this got dark? Or we can do a book journal spread. Or maybe we could start diamond painting together. I don't know. Or I thought, the reason why I wanted to give you guys a choice is because I kind of was leaning towards something that we've never, ever done before. And it's not planner related. So I didn't know if you guys want to do it, but I thought I'd throw it out there as an option. But the other side of my creative world is I do 3D computer models in SketchUp for houses and interiors and stuff like that, and that is what my Skillshare class is about, or my Skillshare channel is about. I've got a new class coming out. I didn't get it wrapped up by the end of July, but it will be done by the end of August, so probably by the end of this week or next it'll be out. And then I've already started planning my next one, which is going to be a bathroom renovation, by the way. But so these are your options. And like, I kind of wanted to show you how cool that is, but then I was like, what if nobody is actually interested in it? But then I've had several people talk about, like, ask me about my Skillshare channel, and thought maybe if I gave you a look into what I did on my Skillshare, that even if you're like not planning a career in interior design, but maybe you want to redesign your guest bathroom or your kitchen, and you like think a 3D model is cool, I thought I could show you that. But since it's not planner related, and this is mostly, planner shit, planner book shit, so I thought I'd just throw that out there as an option. So y'all just let me know what you want to do, because I could do anything. So yeah. And then also I found out recently, I had to go and look it up, that I thought that if my class was on Skillshare, it couldn't be anywhere else, but it turns out it can be. So there's a chance that in the future I could put my classes on my own website instead of Skillshare, or have them on both. So like, if you don't want to join Skillshare, but you wanted to do one of my classes, you could get it through my website. I had to go and look up the legal stuff, and apparently you can do that. So these are your things. So y'all tell me what you want to do, because I think they're all fun. So we can either do a planner spread, a book journal spread, apparently diamond painting, or look at 3D computer modeling in SketchUp. So to give you a behind the scenes look at my Skillshare channel. So what do you guys want to do? Let me look at the comments, because like I got distracted by an eggplant comment. Kristen, spicy chat. Kristen says, I'm in another planner slump. I haven't liked anything I've done lately. Vicky says creative. Princess, yes. Anne says, I'm in one too, Kristen. I'm still making one every day, but I'm not feeling it. Vicky says, so many options. Kristen says, I feel you, Anne. I keep clearing my pages and can't finish. Look, I have a weekly spread that like I did not finish. So and it's not that I was in a slump. It's because I had 2 weekly spreads going on at the same time. So like this page didn't get finished. So I get that. But that's because I was doing this page for the week. So yeah. Erin says, I'm down. I miss my Skillshare membership. Vicky says, you doing Notion tutorials on Skillshare as well? Not right now. Right now it's just 3D modeling. The next class, like right now I've got 3 classes out on my Skillshare channel that is like the basics. Like if you've never used the program before and you don't know what anything is, like it's the basics to make you more comfortable and build the foundations of, moving forward with that. And then the next class that's going out, it's about building your own material and component libraries so that you're making your own stuff as you go. And then the next class is going to be, we're designing a bathroom together. So that's the component library ones, that one's coming out like in a week or so. And then the next one's going to come out after that, which I'm either going to do like a really long class, or it's going to be 3 parts. I don't know. I haven't decided that. I need some feedback on that. Anne says, planner book shit. That sounds fun. Erin says, I do see other people who have their Skillshare classes on their own websites and memberships. So yeah, so it was like originally, I think at one point you couldn't put it anywhere else. Like if you have it on Skillshare, you can't have it anywhere else. But I think that they've since changed it. And that's why I'm seeing more and more people have stuff in both places. And then some people, once they've built up a big enough audience, they're moving off of Skillshare. So they have more classes on their own website and then the occasional one on Skillshare. I don't have as big of an audience for my 3D design stuff yet. So that's why I'm just on Skillshare for that. But because, if you're on your own, then you have to direct all these people. You have to get them to find you. It's a whole thing. Erin says the new stuff. Kristen says, LOL, not sorry. Vicky says, did you see I was doing some fashion shit for the cruise? Oh, fun. I did not see that. That's fun. Okay, so you guys are just as bad at deciding as me. So I don't know what y'all want to do. Y'all tell me. Why? Oh, I'm like, why is this moving? My chat stream is moving. It's because I have a 3D mouse and like I kept bumping it. And so it was like moving my thing. And that, I was like, why is this moving? Is there like a ghost? No, it's just super sensitive. And I kept bumping it and it was moving the chat. Okay, I thought my office was possessed for a moment. So that's okay. And if you don't know what I mean by the 3D stuff, let me just show you that real quick. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me move this over here. And then I always have to like, I'm scared this is going to show up. So I got to do this. Is that the one? Yeah. Okay. So like when I say the 3D stuff, this is what I mean by that. Like, let's see. I don't know if I have any. I mean, I'm just going to open one that I had. This is one of the last ones I did. So this is a house renovation. So when I say 3D stuff, this is what I mean. Let's see. Is there a good one? You know, so this is like stuff that I do. So if you guys wanted to see some of this, if not, that's cool. I just wanted to throw it out as an option, as, you know, something that if you wanted something that was completely different. And Erin, yes, I did see the Spirit City thing. I was about to like message you and then I saw that you had liked the post and I'm like, oh, well, she already knows. So it was like, that's different. So, okay. So that's just, I just wanted to share that with you. If this is something you guys want to see, I can show you that. But if not, that's cool. It's cool. I just thought something was different. Like, and since one entire hour just talking about stuff, we do tend to get off on so many tangents. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like, we can talk about a bazillion things. I'm cool with that. That does not bother me at all. Because I've always got a bazillion things going on in my head. So that just makes sense, honestly. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Like, okay. I thought I was going to have some stuff open, but I did not have some stuff open. But yeah, like we can talk about like a bunch of different things. Is this going to open? Watch me try to open it twice. And then I get, there we go. Okay. So just to give you another example of this, of my 3D stuff, this is a model for my Skillshare class. My most recent one that's out now. So this, I actually give you this model in the class. So that's cool. Oh, see, Jess says I'm looking for property to build our home. So, ooh, maybe you want to learn this so you could like look at playing around with your rooms. So like one thing that I'm thinking about doing is like, okay, so my next class is all about building like your component libraries. Like this is a material library of like materials that I've made and built. And then I have like components that I've built. So like, you know, all kinds of stuff. Like all of these things I've built as I go along. And so my next class is like talking about how to do that. Like we're going to make our own like paint samples and tile samples and stuff like that. So that's going to be the next class. But I was thinking for the one after that, like a bathroom renovation where I give you like a floor plan for a bathroom and then I show you how to turn that into a 3D model. And then I was like debating on if like, and it's actually, we're building the whole thing together So like it's actually this room right here that is a bathroom. So if you wanted to keep building on this, but oh, now I'm thinking like Vicky's making me think like a library. How fun would it be to make a library? Yes, because I do have a room that like connects right here on this floor plan that I'm using that could be a library. So, ooh, yeah, like a library would be cool to make in here, but so like the next class I was thinking was like starting small and like doing a bathroom and showing you like taking the floor plan and like turning the floor plan into an actual, an actual like 3D model. So you take like your drawings, like imagine if you went to your guest bathroom or your master bathroom or your living room or your kitchen and like you measured everything out and like you sketched it out, like how would you turn that into a 3D model of your space? Like that's going to be my next class. So see, now you guys are making me think that it needs to be a library. Fuck. Maybe we need to do that one next instead of the bathroom. Would that be cool? Because I mean, I really do feel like that would be cool. Because I was thinking like for the bathroom, and we could do the same concept for the library, but I thought it would be fun to go through this one floor plan, and like you take like this room, for instance, is a bathroom, and so you take the floor plan, and I show you how to put the floor plan into like your drawing from like your paper sketch into SketchUp, your floor plan, and then building the room itself, and then you can do whatever with it, but like your project, because Skillshare, everything is like project based. So your project would be to build the model of the bathroom. But then I thought, well, we could take it a next step and actually design the bathroom and create like a 3D like sample board of everything that you would use, like the paint and your cabinets and your hardware and your tile and all wallpaper and stuff like that. And then like that could be its own class. And then take all of those materials and turn that into a bathroom and like customize the bathroom. But now you guys are making me think we need to do a library. Like we could go super detailed on that. But like this floor plan, I thought we could go room by room and just like recreate every single one. But here's the thing. Would you like tell me if this is something you're interested in, like, and you want to learn this kind of stuff, would you want to learn like, for instance, this is a family room. Would you want to learn how to turn it into a family room and pick out all the materials, create all the materials, and then apply all the materials and maybe build the furniture and put all that? Would you like that in one class or would you like it in separate classes? Because, some people, they're like, if it's a long class, it's fine. They're taking it at their own pace, so it's not a big deal. But other people, they might get bored and not want to do it. So y'all tell me, because that is my next struggle. But you guys, I totally want to do a library. See, okay, look, this is what I need. I'm glad we're doing this because I needed some feedback because I didn't know like what I just didn't know. And like, cause this room, like I could do a class where like you build this room and then you could design this room. You could lay out all the furniture. You could build the furniture. You could customize it. This is where I was like giving an example of trim, all this kind of stuff. But you guys are making me do this. Okay, you guys are making me want to do this. So library. Let's see. Okay, you guys are. I'm gonna have to like library, sitting room. Yes, library, reading nook, sitting chair. Ebook holder, love that. My ebook holder is like sitting with my treadmill right now. Let's see, themed bathroom, moody dark romance bathroom. Ooh, Aaron says, and skylights and a big lock on the door. Why is True Blood not on the TV? Y'all, that's hilarious. I can switch what's on the TV. Like, you want to see that? Okay, I'm gonna have to move my iPad. Do you guys want to see my hands as I do this? I don't, because I can do. Oh, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna have. Is that? Oh gosh, this is scary. I'm so scared my camera's gonna pop up, and I don't want that. What is this one? Why is this? Oh, There. Okay. Okay. Hang on. I'm like trying to see, do I want this? Okay. Because I was thinking, like, if you guys wanted to see my hands as I do this, I don't know if that's a thing, if you guys even want to do that. Let me go back to this one and adjust this. Oh, not that. Adjust this so that it is small and you guys can see my hands. So I'm thinking, so I need to move this. Where can I put this? Oh, this is scary. Where do I put this? Okay. All right, because I don't know if you guys want to see my hands when I do this or not. So I feel like my camera is not, my keyboard is like messy. Okay, look. Do you guys want to see my 3D mouse? I don't know if you guys want to see that. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all want to see. Okay. I feel like I need more space. I've got a big desk, and so, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Let's see. I can pull, if you guys want to see something. I don't have True Blood, but I can't. Oh, I can get True Blood. Hang on. Let's not do that one. Let me find a photo of True Blood. Okay. I mean, what's a good photo? We could do this one. Okay. I'm gonna save image. Get in the downloads, go here. All right. Let me see. See if this is this. Okay. And I am not the best about talking about this when I do these things, but if I'm rushing, that is. Let's see. Let's just see how I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit. There we go. There we go. True Blood. It's now on the TV. Okay. All right. There we go. We can do that. But look, I thought this would be fun. Just to, I swear, this is like such a weird angle. I thought you guys might want to see this. This is my 3D mouse, by the way, which is just badass. If you ask me, I think it's badass. So I don't want you guys ending up seeing like my lap or anything, because that's weird. But if you guys wanted to see this, there we go. That works. Just in case you wanted to see the 3D stuff. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking, okay, what do we got here in the comments? Okay, so Aaron says an art studio. That would be awesome. Vicky says you use hotkeys like in Photoshop. I use a ridiculous amount of keyboard shortcuts. Honestly, I forget where the buttons are on the screen because I use keyboard shortcuts all the time. Like, you know, like I can't help it. That's just how I work. You know? It's just how I work. I love it. Let's see. Aaron, I love the idea of an art studio. Okay, that would be so much fun. Kristen says, yes, I want to learn. I won my house in my divorce and I need to update and upgrade it. Yes. You know, make it mine, and I have no idea where to start. Yes. Okay, yes. I think that would be a fantastic use of this. Like, you could totally learn to do this. So right now, my Skillshare channel is, let me see if let me go. I have a link for it. Let's see. So this is my Skillshare channel page if you have not seen it. Right now I've got the 3 classes. This one is like the most recent one, but like I do not post as often as I should. But like this, if you are just getting started, you've never used this program before, like this is the one you need to go with. So like this is your part 1, part 2, and part 3 that teaches you like the foundations of like where everything is, what stuff does, how to do it, like the basics. And then the next class, we're going to talk about like component libraries and material libraries. And what that means is that you don't have to make everything every time. Like if I wanted this to look like roof shingles, because I have this library, it's just there. I can just make it look like that. If I wanted it to look like brick, it's there. So that's the point of having like these material libraries. And then component libraries, you don't want to make it every time, but you need a sink, you need a big sink base. This is like a bar. This is, it's a bar sink. So by having like your libraries, you're not having to make these over and over again every time. You can just be like, you know what? I need a fancy ass chandelier. Let's just, stick one up here because I need one, right? So, like it's cool. This, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like if you do the foundations, and then the next class is going to be like making like how to set up your component libraries, your material libraries, and how to make materials. And then your next one, we're going to like build an actual room together. Kristen says, I need Skillshare now. Just a reminder, there's a link for my Skillshare in the description of the video. If you sign up using my referral link, you get like a month free. So, just saying, a free month is a free month, right? Let's see. Vicky says, let's go, Kristen. Kristen says, I actually need a month-long vacation. Girl, me too. Me too. Jess says, I would love to see a 3D for a home. Like, do you want to see like an actual, like a big house that I've done? Because I can pull up one. Let's see, what else we got? Also, I can show you a kitchen renovation that I did. Let me see, too. So, someone wanted to see their kitchen like redone, and I measured it and built the basics and then renovated it on the computer so that they could do it in real life. Let's see. Kristen says, is our desktop a Mac or PC? Love that. Mine is PC, but you can get it for Mac. There are some differences for the Mac version and the PC version, which is why all of my classes, like at the beginning, I start out saying, hey, this is what version of SketchUp I'm using. There's also an online version so that you can, like if you don't want to download it, like if you're going with like a basic version, there's several different versions of SketchUp you can get, like that has more to it. The version I have is, it's actually, what is it? It's the 2021 version. It was the last perpetual version before they went to a subscription. But yeah, let's see. What else? I'm missing some stuff. Let's see. Vicky says yes to an art studio. Weird. I'm just now seeing a ton of posts all at once. Technology, poor Anne. Let's see. Kristen says, I'd love a link. Foundations, got it. Yes, there's a link in the description for this video, but then there's also, if you go to my website, there's a link. Let's see. I don't even know what's up here. Hang on. There's a link on my links page for my Skillshare channel. I believe. Oh, of course it wants to, like, I gotta log in with the thing and the, yep. This is why I pull it off to the side, because I didn't know if I needed to log in to see that. What else? Erin says, and you get paid by watch time in Skillshare? Yes, I do. Ashley says, yay, actually catching some of the stream live for once. Nice, welcome. This is a weird one because it's not planner related, so that's fun. Vicky says, do you have to download those? You need to download those. Wait, which ones are you talking about? The Skillshare videos, you don't have to download them. Wait, what are you what? Girl, you're confusing me. Anne says Mac rules. Okay. And Jess, you were wanting to see a house? Okay, hang on. Let me find. I think that kitchen would be a good one. Let's see. Date modified. not that one. This one? No. Ah, damn it. That's not. I didn't mean to do that. It's going to bring up the documentation, and that's not what I mean. Let's go with this one. Okay. There's going to be another window pop up because I accidentally opened the construction documents for this house, but that's okay. Now Anne said Mac rules, but one thing I don't like about the Mac version of SketchUp is like your toolbars, you can't dock them in place. They float around, which that gives me anxiety, so that just does not work. But this was an example of a kitchen that they didn't have enough space. They didn't have enough cabinets, and it was like a barn dominium type of house. So it was like a long hallway over here, and like I think this was a laundry room maybe. And then this used to be a coat closet, but they turned it into a pantry. But we did like this whole renovation of this. So let me see. I don't even know what scenes I have. But it, they didn't know what to do with it. And so we came up with this, and I really like it. I don't even remember what all these scenes are. Oh, is this one? This one. So like if I turn something like this into a Skillshare class, then what I would do is like we'd have the floor plan, and then I could walk you through like how to take your floor plan. Like let's say you wanted to renovate your kitchen, or what was the other space? I know we talked about a library, an art studio, stuff like that. But let's say you wanted to renovate your kitchen, and maybe you don't want to replace everything, but you want to, stuff has to stay in certain places. Like you don't want to go to the expense of like changing where the kitchen sink is because redoing plumbing is a big deal. So measuring where all that is. Let's say you measure everything, and then I could show you how to take that floor plan and put it in the SketchUp to be all of this, because that's kind of a lot. I think I have, let's see, this is the as-built model. And when I say as-built, that means that it is built like it's drawn as it is currently built. So this is what they had before. And I took off, let's see. Do I have the floor plan actually on here? Let's see what I have. It's been a while since I even looked at this. So I think it would be fun if I had the sketches. I don't even know where they're at. It's been so long since I did this several years ago. But this was like the original space that didn't have like anything in it. And then this is what we turned it into. And then this, is it going to open? No. Okay. This one. Okay. And then I documented it. So let's see. It's going to open that. This program is so weird. Sometimes we're like, if you don't have the documentation program open and then you try to open the documents, it gets confused. It's like, one thing at a time, please. So it's going to open. Okay, Bob, what you got going on? Are you here? Are you there? Like, what are we? Now I'm thinking I've got like some sort of like task window set up somewhere. There we go. Okay. I was like, I know I have something. Okay, here we go. So this is where, let me click this again. So this is where I like turned that model into full-on documents of this with like 3D views. And then you've got, oh, that needs to be updated. We're not going to update that. Oh, damn it. I guess I need to. Let's see. If I just hit render model, will it work? There we go. Let's hit render model. There we go. So this was, this was this little kitchen. But, so this is something that I could like teach, if you guys wanted to see this. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Kristen, thank you. Kristen says I'm so talented. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jess says when I'm ready to come to VA and help. Like, do you want me to come help you? I can help from afar. Let's see. Anne says once you go Mac, you never go back. Look, I like stuff to be in its place. Like when I put you there, stay there. Like that is one thing that drives me crazy about the Mac version is everything just floats around all willy nilly. No, stay put. Stay put. Just stay. Just says I'm building new from the ground up, so yay. Kristen says yes, floor plan into the system would be a huge help. Let's design some shit. Oh, we can do that. Aaron says my rent is going up next month, and I'm jealous of all you homeowners. Oh, it sucks. So, are you still thinking about moving? Vicky says my mortgage went up by $200 due to the taxes and insurance. Ugh, it's not always fun owning a house. That's so true. That's so true. And then even if you get the house paid off, then you've got property taxes that, so it's never actually paid off. Let's see. I can show you guys another one. Let me see what a good one would be. Okay, here's one that went to the extreme. Let's see. Is this one? Okay, I have to like open these up and figure out what's what. But let's see. Let me get some coffee. So this one was like really, really, really big. Okay. Sorry. This one was like a really big project. So, and this one was only like partially designed and partially like part of it's new and part of it's old that we were like matching. So like there's like the front of the house is not done. Because we were doing like a backyard renovation thing. So this was like a big project, big project, but it's cool. I think it's under construction. It's not done, but this was a big one. This was a big one. And then I also did my garden in 3D. Let's see. I don't remember where I put that. That's where did I put my garden? How do I not remember where my garden is? Do y'all remember where my garden is? Oh, seriously, where did I put my garden? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just that. Okay. All right. I did my garden. Yes, I did, Vicky. I did my garden. If you've been on like Patreon in like not the book club one, but the regular one, you probably have seen this before. But yeah, I did plan out my garden, and I do have like multiple options where I was playing out with my garden, like trying to figure out what I wanted to do and like expansions, and it's been a whole thing. And I have this version too. So yeah, so it's like, yes, it is a thing. Okay, I can't help it. So this is where, I changed it to pea gravel. So this is like my garden setup right now, except I don't have the posts and the lights. I mean, I own the lights, but I have not put them in there. But this was like the dream part of it. But I did play around with a bunch of other versions to try to figure out, because, I couldn't decide. And that's the beauty of this program, is like playing around with a bunch of different things to see, what you do and don't like. But it turned out pretty cool. And if you've seen my garden, then I don't know if that helps when you're trying to figure out, whether or not it might be worth it to do something like this. So maybe, hang on, let me find a fairly recent photo of my garden so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so imagine this. I don't have this stuff in there right now, but so imagine this is my garden on the model, right? And then this is my garden in real life. So, oh, let's see. So if you're interested, let me turn off this, right? So you can see that? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is how my garden turned out versus like this, you know, and I have, let's see, let me put this, you know what, let's just put you on other as well. Okay. So if this is my garden, right, let's try to get this view, and then this is, what, go here and here. This is how it turned out. So you can see that, right? Let's see, let's get this up here. So seeing how, like, you know, we've still got to finish the gravel. The picnic table's over here temporarily. But the shed was already there. But you can see how, like, planning this out in 3D, like, totally helped me figure this out in real life. Even if we didn't use some of the same measurements, we ended up, like, playing around with, like, I had a board that I, like, laid down here and then, like, spaced it out that way. But these are, like, measured so that I could have those, like, these are 12 feet by 4 feet, so 12 feet by 4 feet over here, you know, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I like it. We did end up doing different stuff here. We put spacers. We used bricks for spacers in between these pavers so that we could have pebbles in between, right? So that was cool. Let's see, I'm trying to think of, let's see, let me check comments. Okay. I'm just checking. Okay. Let's see if do you guys want to see another house? I'm trying to think of another good one that might be good to show you. I mean, that one turned out good. Here's another big one. Let's see. Let's go with this one. So yeah, if you are interested in, like, learning more of this, go check out my my Skillshare channel, and then, like, do the foundation series, and then we can do more. And I love the idea of doing, like, a library and stuff like that. So maybe I can even let the Patreon people, like, help me plan out a class, like, help me plan out a room that then we turn around and do. Like, maybe, for instance, like we talked about a library, and maybe I'll put this in book club too, so book club can help me do this to where, like, we have like, here's the room, like, give me your requirements for a library, like, what do you need, like, you guys pretend to be my client, and then we turn around and do it in a class on SketchUp. And maybe you guys, even if you have a room in your house and want to pretend to be a client for a Skillshare class, like, I think that could be really fun. Like, you know, like, Kristen, you said you want to make your house your own. Like, maybe you have a room in your house that you want to pretend to be a client, that we then turn it around into a Skillshare class. That could be fun. You know, like, you guys give me, like, here's the dimensions, here's my requirements, whatever, and we turn it into a Skillshare class. That could be really fun. At least I think so. But I don't know. You guys tell me. But this was another big one. This one's not fully finished. I mean, it's pretty damn far along, but the interior's not fully fleshed out for most of it. I mean, it's pretty close, though, to a lot of stuff. But this was a big house. Big house. Big house. But yeah. So seeing this is, like, really cool. I think so, at least. Like, it's nerdy fun for me while also being, like, design cool. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. But like, one goal I had for my Skillshare class would be, like, to start out with a floor plan, and then, like, we build room by room, and that we could put it all together in, like, a full model. I feel like that would be really cool. I don't know if that's the best for a Skillshare class since everything is, like, project based, but that's how I was thinking, where it was like, you know, you have, like, here's your overall floor plan, but let's start with this room, and your project is to build this room. Let's start with this room. Project is to build this. So I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is just the other side of my creative shit over here that I do. Let's see. Vicky says, let's build out a dream book room. I think that would be awesome. Vicky says, I have my front bedroom, which I wish was an office and a library. See, that would make a cool project. That would make a cool Skillshare class. I feel like that would be really fun to do with you guys. Or like you guys could say, okay, what if we do this room? What if we do that room? Like, because you guys are really fun to hang out with. So like to do a class geared towards you guys and like what you want to see, like I think that would be really, really, really fun for me. Vicky says, when we were building our house, I would have loved to see this before we built it. Yes. It's just amazing to see. Like, it's so cool to be on a job site and like have this model and then see it like come together in real life. Like, I don't know, there's something about it that's just like really cool. It's just really, really cool. But yeah, and like being able to like stand around and like look at things and turn those off. But it's really fun. It's really, really, really fun. I think it's fun, at least. I don't know if I have... Do I have the floor plan in here? Oh, I do. There's the floor plan. Yeah. So, yeah. This house actually had... Let's go here. This one, we had a bunch of stuff. Like, we had setbacks to deal with. We had storm buffers, drainage easements, other kinds of easements. Like, it was all kinds of stuff we had to deal with. So, it was a lot. A lot. Let's see. When we were building our house, okay, you said, I wish I could move light switches. You can. It's just kind of, it's a pain in the ass. You can do it. It's just, you have to, it's a pain in the ass. And says this would be a good thing for making a house for a novel. Ooh, that would be fun. You can visualize a house from your book. That's fun. Vicky says, oh, we could build the pirate city for my book. That's a great idea. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and another thing is, like, if you learn this program, then you can actually build like 3D printed models. Like, you can use this program to then put in a 3D printing software to print it. So, like, you could build out your pirate ship, Vicky, or like stuff like that. Like, how cool would that be? So, yeah, it's cool. I love this shit. So if this is something that you guys want to see more of and want to learn this, like, go check out my Skillshare channel and start with like the basics. Let me pull that back up. Okay. So like these are the foundations here, like these three, and then the next class is coming out soon. This one went out this year. These are older, but this one went out this year. The goal is to do a new class every quarter, and I've talked about this before, but yeah, I don't know. There's just something. Oh, it's just cool. And I just realized, okay, like this. You guys have seen this kitchen, right? I do have a materials model for this kitchen too, and I just realized that. Let's see. Oh, go back. Let's see. Close the search. And here? Yes. Here. Let's see. This one. No. Damn it. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Oh, I put that somewhere else. Hang on. I was like, I know I have this. But where did I put it? Let me see. Not that one. I don't want that one. What are you doing? Oh, that is that one. Well, damn. There's that. Okay, so this is where I took that and I turned it into... Do I even have the same scenes? Maybe. I think I did. Okay, so this is like, you can see... one version was for the basics. I'm going to turn this off. One version was for like the basics of just like seeing where everything is and turn it into construction documents. And then this version was starting to apply materials just to get an overview before specific things are picked out. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, we even did this one with this one was mine on my own, but the other one was in the other company that I work with, and I do contract work for. And we had this one where she wanted a bathroom, like a guest bathroom, on like, she had like a third level. It was kind of like a party level, and the guest bathroom had this wallpaper that was like a cat wearing glasses, and for the glasses we had mirrors, like circle mirrors. It was cute. Okay, what else am I missing? Y'all are cracking me up over here. So okay, so that's my thing. That's my spiel for today. Unless you guys want to see something specific, I don't mind going over. You guys know I don't mind that, but y'all just let me know. But yeah, so this is my the other side of my stuff. And yeah, it's cool. I'm really excited about doing more with my Skillshare channel. So if you guys want to see more, I love the idea of doing a library. Because I do have a room in this floor plan for a library, and yeah, that would be cool. So, okay, before we wrap up, do you guys want to see anything else, or what? Do you have any questions? Are you going to try this? Are you going to check it out? Because I think there is a free version of this. Let me see. I think the free version is online, so it's not like, it's not one that you like download. The paid version, like they have a subscription that you can get, but I think maybe they still have. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they don't. Oh, okay. Just chill out, little bot. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this is like, these are your core plans. Maybe they don't have a free version anymore, but like this one it's like $10.75 a month. But this is the essentials on iPad and web. And then this is one that's like downloaded. And then you don't need this one. Like, you can see the differences in there, but you don't need that one. But yeah, no, go away. We don't need you. I don't know if they still do a free version. They used to do like a web version that was free, but maybe they don't do that anymore now that they've got this one. With the Go Essentials, I'm not sure. So they've got student ones, but yeah. Yeah. Now, at some point, I will change and go to the subscription one because they do have some new features that they didn't used to. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, so what else? Aaron says totally random end of stream squirrel moment. Anyone else binge Hunting Wives on Netflix? Dude, okay, so we watched the first episode, and then we haven't watched any more, but we will. Like the first episode, I did not know what to expect whenever we started watching it, but it's like, okay. And then now I've seen a bunch of stuff online about it. Did you know it's from a book? The Hunting Wives, it's from a book originally. It's one of those things. Let me see if I haven't looked into it, but I heard it's from a book or a series or something. No, there you go. Yeah. It's a book series, and I wonder if it's any good. I don't know. The first episode of the show was good, but is it literally only like one book? Maybe. I don't know. Ignore my Amazon cart. That's just the landing zone where everything goes to eventually get moved out. I don't know. But the show with the first episode was like, okay, all right. It's spicy. It got some spice and some like insinuated spice, and I think it's gonna be super spicy. I don't know, but we're gonna watch it. We watched the first episode, and we're gonna watch more. But yeah, okay. Oh, poor Anne. You're just having tech issues after tech issues. So sorry about that. Okay. All right. Well, that's a very funny random to end up on. I love it. Love it. Okay. So anything else before we go? Feel free to do any other randoms. Don't forget, book club Zoom is this afternoon, and I'm super excited about it. So come join us. Oh, Erin says, I've heard it's got some changes from the book to the TV series. Oh, I'm sure it does. It's like, plus if you're taking one book to turn into like a whole series, I mean, there's only so much you can do to keep with it. I wonder if it's like the Vampire Diaries where like the books, no. The TV show, yes. So, I don't know. But we're definitely going to finish the series or the season or whatever. Because it just is good. It's good. All right. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to try to get a little bit of work done and deal with some things before I have to turn around and get ready for the live stream. So, yeah, or the Zoom hangout. You know what I mean? I mean, by the way, if you want to attend live but don't want to do Zoom, it will be streaming in the book club as well. But the Zoom aspect is where, like, you can be here and, like, communicate live or whatever. Erin, yes, I will give you my thoughts for sure when I finish it. I will let you know because I like the first episode. I will say that. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all I got. I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta and toodaloo. And if you have any questions about my Skillshare channel or about this program, SketchUp, or anything like that, let me know. And I am excited to do a library. I think that would be so much fun. So much fun. And now my brain is going to components for bookshelves and for books and like decor on the shelves and like all kinds of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that needs to happen. Okay. All right, that's it. I'm out and I will see you guys in the next one. Ta-ta.